What is going on, everybody? This is your boy Juggernaut097, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a while since I made a video. I think the last video I made was probably maybe back in November or December. I think it was November. No, it was December because I was talking about AEW's Winter is Coming. I did predictions for that show, which I should have did a review for that show, but I didn't. But yeah, I'm back here. I've been doing pretty well. Hopefully, everybody else is doing well. If you stuck around on my channel, I thank you guys. I've been watching quite a bit of wrestling. I've been watching a lot of, AEW weekly. Been watching NXT weekly, which I need to catch up on this week's NXT for January 13th. I need to catch up on that this week's episode. I've been watching Impact weekly also. Like, I've been watching it. Usually, I don't watch it like live. I usually watch it on the Impact Plus app. That's how I usually watch it. I also been watching a little bit of New Japan. It was, the 4th and the 5th I watched Wrestle Kingdom. That was a really good show. So I've been keeping up on wrestling. I mean, I really haven't been watching Monday Night Raw or SmackDown, but I stay caught up on the highlights and stuff. So I've still been caught up in the wrestling world, even though I haven't been making videos. And also, there's other things I've been watching. I've been watching a lot of The Mandalorian. I'm kind of late getting into that show. And also, they just recently put up WandaVision on Disney Plus. The first big. Well, this is the biggest thing for the MCU since Spider-Man. Which I'm a big Marvel nerd. If you guys don't know that about me, maybe I might start talking about movies on there eventually. And maybe other TV shows and movies because I'm a big movie junk. And I watched Wonder Woman back in December, which I thought it was a good movie. I mean, there were some disappointments to it, but it was all right. I mean, it wasn't better than the first one. But everything's been going pretty good for me. Life is going well, all right for me. I'm just trying to survive out here like everybody else, but through this terrible pandemic. And I'm wearing the shirt right now that I just picked up from Hot Topic, which you guys can't see because, this is only audio. But it says, this is the worst year ever. This is the worst year I ever lived in t-shirt from SCU, Scorpio Sky, Kazarian, and Christopher Daniels. So I had to pick up the shirt because this was it. That's 2020 in a nutshell. So hopefully, we have a better 2021. But in this video, I'm going to be doing predictions for Impact Wrestling's first pay-per-view of the year, which is Hard to Kill 2021, which will be live on pay-per-view January 16th, which is tomorrow night. Which the pay-per-view is like $39.99 or something like that. Which this card looks pretty good. I mean, in the main event we have the AEW World Champion Kenny Omega teaming up with the Good Brothers. We have the AEW Champion on an Impact pay-per-view. I've been liking the stuff that they've been doing with, Impact and AEW. Which, we'll talk about that more here when we get, in the prediction show. That stuff has been pretty decent. And the stuff that Impact's been doing, the ratings have been going up, for the weekly shows. They've been feeling more important, ever since the whole thing with, Kenny Omega saying, yeah, tune in, like back in December says, tune in, on Tuesday. People go like, Tuesday, what? But yeah, I mean, I like this working relationship they got going on with AEW and Impact. Because it gives that other company a spotlight. They can feed off each other. But let's go ahead and get started with these predictions for Impact Wrestling's pay-per-view, Hard to Kill. Like I said, will be live tomorrow night. So the first match that we are going to talk about, my phone is so slow right now. Hold on. We got Josh Alexander versus, if this ever loads here, we got Josh Alexander versus Brian Myers. I think this is going to be okay. Yeah, so this is going to be on the pre-show or the kickoff, the live countdown to Hard to Kill, which is going to be on Access TV and like all their digital platforms. I think that. I mean, Brian Myers, he has been beating everybody. Every rivalry that he's got into, like all of his rivalries go pretty quick. But I think that Josh Alexander is going to get the win here. I don't know why. Maybe because they haven't got a win for a while, like Josh Alexander and Ethan Page. So I think that Josh Alexander needs to get a win here. And they had a match a while back, but Brian Myers won that. I think it was by disqualification or count out or something like that. I don't remember. But I think that Josh Alexander is going to win this match here. There's really not much else to say about this match here. And then the next match, this is actually on the actual card here. We got Tennille Dashwood and Caleb with a K going against Rosemary and Crazy Steve. I thought this was interesting what happened on Impact this week. You know how Rosemary basically saying, "Yeah, I got a plan." She goes like, "I have a plan," and I guess Crazy Steve was her plan. I don't know if this is going to be just a one-time, kind of blow off, or if this is going to be like actually bringing Crazy Steve back into the fold of things, or are they going to call him the Decay again? I don't know, but I think that Rosemary and Crazy Steve pick up the win here. I feel like that's going to happen here. I mean, because we saw Crazy Steve help out helped out Rosemary this past Tuesday. But yeah, there's no way that Rosemary and Crazy Steve lose, but who knows what they do after this. I'm just kind of confused with this, to be honest. But yeah, that's who I got win here. And then the next match we have is the Karate Man, which is Ethan Page's like other ego. So he has like two sides of a character. We got the Karate Man versus Ethan Page. I think this might be like a cinematic match. I don't know how they're going to do this. It's going to be very interesting. Because, Ethan Page, he's been kind of spiraling out of control like these past few months. Ever since, they lost the tag titles. He's just been like going crazy and stuff. And a few weeks ago, he brought up the Karate Man, which was it at the Impact Plus special or something? I can't remember exactly, but they brought the Karate Man, which was kind of corny a little bit. I don't know. I think it's very interesting what they're doing here. I don't know how they're going to do this. But with a winner here, I think that Ethan Page, he needs to get his, kind of shit together with him a little bit. So he needs to go into his, like, beat up that Karate Man. He needs to beat up them inner demons and actually revive himself. But I heard that Ethan Page is on the way out. I don't know where he's going to go after this. Maybe WWE, NXT, or somewhere. I don't know where he's going to go. But I'm pretty sure it's going to go somewhere. I mean, it's like he's a really good talent. I really enjoy watching Ethan Page. I wouldn't mind seeing him in AEW, in my opinion. But I'm going to say that the Karate Man picks up the win here. That's what I'm going to say. I don't know why. No, actually, I'm going to say Ethan Page wins. Because, like I say, he needs to fight those inner demons and, get on a winning track again. So let's say Ethan Page wins. I don't know. This can go either way. And who knows how they're going to film this match. They're going to tape the back of someone's head or something. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure this is going to be cinematic, though. But it'd be interesting how this works. And then the next match we have is an old school rules match, which is basically, if you guys don't know what old school rules match is, it's a extreme rules match or like a no disqualification, no holds barred. No holds barred match. I don't know why they call it old school rules. But we got Eric Young. We got Diener, which, that's Cody Diener. Which I don't know why they're calling him Diener. I'm still going to call him Cody Diener. Like, I don't know why they're not calling him that. And Joe Dorian versus Rhino, Tommy Dreamer, and Cousin Jake. Now, after what we saw this past week on Impact, how Eric Young and, his kind of like family, Eric Young, oh man, I can't think of his name right now. Cody Diener and Joe Dorian, they laid out the whole other team: Rhino, Tommy Dreamer, and Cousin Jake. I kind of have a feeling that they might give it to the faces here, which I don't know what their full plans are. Maybe, or maybe they could do like a heel turn with Cousin Jake, have him side with Cody Diener or Diener, whatever. I'm not calling this Diener. That's just really weird. But calling him maybe if they turn Cousin Jake heel, they'll just call him Jake. I don't know. But I don't think they should have the heels lose here, in my opinion. I think I wouldn't mind seeing the heel turn with Cousin Jake, turn on Rhino and Tommy Dreamer. Heath should be coming back soon. I don't know. Is he still injured? Nah, I think he might be still a little injured. I don't know. But Heath should be coming back here soon. But I don't know. I could see, give him to the faces because, after this past week and just being a one-time blow-off, just going, they get their revenge, Cousin Jake gets his revenge on Diener and, Tommy Dreamer and Rhino help. I don't know. I can see that. But I think I'm going to go with Eric Young. Eric Young's team to win here. And then the next match we have is the Knockouts Tag Team Championship. So they're bringing back the Knockouts Tag Team Championship. They announced this back at, I think it was Bound for Glory. They announced that they're bringing these titles back, which is really, I'm happy that they, brought these titles back. And it's actually being more serious with these titles now. Because before, the last Knockouts Tag Team Champions were Eric Young and ODB, which this is a definitely step up improvement after seeing that from so many years ago. So they're going in the right direction with women's wrestling and stuff with this. Hopefully they actually do some pretty good stuff with this, the tag team championship there. So yeah, we got Kiera Hogan and Tasha Steelz versus Havoc and Nevaeh. I think they're going to give it to Kiera Hogan and Tasha Steelz. Just for the fact, this one's kind of a hard one to predict that this can go either way. Like, you don't have any clear babyface here. You don't have any, both of them are kind of heelish both teams are heelish a little bit. So, you don't really have any clear-cut babyface here. But I don't know. I feel like they're going to give it to Kiera Hogan, Tasha Steelz, because there's this video I was watching on Impact's YouTube channel, and it was Kiera Hogan, Tasha Steelz talking how they need to win the titles and stuff, and for being black women and stuff, and how this is like motivating them, and with everything that's been going on and stuff, for Black Lives Matter and all that. I feel like they're going to give it to Tasha Steelz and Kiera Hogan here, just for the fact of that. And I'm a big fan of both these women here, with Kiera Hogan, Tasha Steelz. Havoc and Nevaeh, they're all right. Nevaeh is kind of growing on me a little bit. But I just think that they're going to have Kiera Hogan, Tasha Steelz win, and they are good on the microphone. Like, they can get some good heel heat and have some pretty good contenders go after titles. So yeah, I'm going to give it to Kiera Hogan, Tasha Steelz to become the Knockouts Tag Team Champions. And then the next match we have is Deonna Purrazzo defending the Knockouts Championship against Taya Valkyrie. Well, this past week we saw Kimberly upset, like basically roll up Taya Valkyrie. So it's like, could they actually take the title off of Deonna Purrazzo? I don't feel like they're going to take it off of her. I feel like Susie or Susan, whatever they're calling her, Susan, Sue Young, whatever her new gimmick is. I feel like she might get involved and help out Deonna Purrazzo win. And it's kind of too early to take that title off her. I mean, Taya Valkyrie, she's already proven herself as, being a legit champion. I mean, I wouldn't mind her as a champion again. But I think it's too early to take the title off of Deonna Purrazzo. I mean, how many times has she defended the title? Did she? I think she won the title back at Slammiversary. Maybe it was Slammiversary? Yeah. And then she defended it in that 30-minute Iron Woman match. That was a good match. So she's been having pretty good title defenses here. She defended it against, Sue Young at Bound for Glory. No, she lost it to Sue Young at Bound for Glory. Did she lose it? Yeah, she did. She did lose it at Bound for Glory. I'm going to say Deonna Purrazzo wins here. And then the next match we have is a triple threat match for the X Division Championship. We got Manic defending the title against Chris Bay and Rohit Raju. This is going to be a fun match. Probably one of the best matches of the night, in my opinion. But I think that Manic's going to win. Even though I would like Chris Bay to become new X Division champion, because I've been loving what Chris Bay has been doing. And this past week on Impact, we had a tag team match with Manic and Suicide, which was crazy to see both them guys, tagging together, which was crazy. So we had Manic and Suicide versus Chris Bay and Rohit Raju, which we saw Chris Bay and Rohit Raju pick up the victory. So, and I think that, Rohit Raju, he's trying to unmask, Manic to say, oh no, that's TJP right there. That's TJP under that. And he's, wanting to get that title back. And I have a feeling that Chris Bay, they'll work together for a little while, but then they'll eventually, take each other out or something. Like, someone's going to slip up here. I think Rohit will slip up because, his anger will get the best of him. And I think that Manic will retain here. So, yeah, I'll say Manic retains the title. And then the next match we have is a barbed wire massacre match. We got Eddie Edwards versus Sami Callihan. Now, a few years ago, they did a barbed wire massacre match, which I think it was like on a regular Impact TV taping or whatever, but it was like too violent to air. But now we actually get to see it on pay-per-view here. I think everything's going to be barbed wire. Even the ropes are going to be barbed wire. This is going to be an interesting match. It's going to be really brutal. Because they're calling this match like the final match between both of them. But this rivalry has been going on forever. Like ever since back to like 2019 or so with that, with Sami Callihan trying to take out Eddie Edwards' eye. The whole thing. Or his orbital bone or whatever, breaking his orbital bone. This is going to be a fun match. But with the winner here, I mean, I could see Eddie Edwards winning because after everything, he's been going through, even with Alicia, maybe Alicia coming out to help Eddie Edwards. But then again, I could see Ken Shamrock getting involved in this match here and helping Sami Callihan win because Sami Callihan, he doesn't have the best track record on these pay-per-views. And maybe they can continue this rivalry because I feel like this rivalry is kind of going to continue. I don't know. Actually, I'm going to say, okay, in my heart, I kind of want Sami Callihan to win. But in my brain, I think that Eddie Edwards is gonna end up winning this match because that's just the way they like to have Sami Callihan lose. So I'm gonna go say Eddie Edwards wins here, but this is gonna be a fun match show. It's gonna be really fun. And then the next match we have is the main event. We got a 6-man tag team match. We got the AEW World Heavyweight Champion Kenny Omega tagging up with the Good Brothers, the Impact Tag Team Champions, going up against the Impact World Champion Rich Swann and the Motor City Machine Guns. Wait, is that? I thought that was Moose back there. Is that Moose? I guess, okay, never mind. So we got Rich Swann and Moose. I don't know why that's Moose in the match. Did Alex Shelley get injured or something? What the heck? That's really weird. I guess Moose is in the match now? Okay then. Well, is that a mistake? Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin collide. Hold on. What? I think they have them messed up. Because it shows Moose on here on this graphic. But in the end, I think that Kenny Omega and the Good Brothers are going to win this match. I mean, there's no way they lose in their first match, with Kenny Omega's first match being on an Impact pay-per-view. And there's one gripe I kind of have to say about this whole, rivalry going on between Impact and AEW. You see how you have, Tony Khan and Tony Khan and I can't remember. But yeah, you got Tony Khan, doing all these, pay promotions and stuff, kind of bashing bashing Impact. Well, I want Impact to kind of bash AEW, because they can't let AEW control this whole thing, kind of be the leaders over here. They need to have Impact throw some shots. And I don't feel like that's happening right now. Maybe we'll have to wait to get further on into this. Maybe we'll have, more Impact guys go over to AEW, but because like what we've been seeing, we saw the Good Brothers show up on AEW. Or maybe we'll have some AEW guys go help out Impact. I don't know. Maybe like the Young Bucks. I don't know. Something like that. But there's no way that Omega and the Good Brothers are losing here, which I don't know why it shows Moose in the match. That's really weird. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe that's a mistake or something. But yeah, I think this is gonna be a fun show. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, it's gonna be live on pay-per-view tomorrow night. And if this is your first time ever checking out one of my videos, please smash that subscribe button. That really helped me out a whole lot. And also go follow me on all my social media platforms. Go follow me on Twitter at the True JSB. Go follow me on Instagram, the True JSB. And I'm probably going to do a review for this show. I don't think it's going to happen tomorrow night because I'm going to be watching the Ravens and the Bills game, which that's going to be a good game to watch. That's going to be probably one of the best games of the weekend. Despite other than the Chiefs and the Browns, that's going to be an arrogant one. Hopefully my Chiefs pull off the win there. Because the Chiefs feel like running it back. We're going to run it back. But enough of me rambling on. This is your boy Juggernaut saying peace out. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. So peace out. Okay, one more thing I just want to add. So I was just on Twitter here, and I saw that Sean Ross of Fighter Fight. Fighterful. He announced that Impact Wrestling has confirmed that Alex Shelley is out of the Hard to Kill main event and will be replaced by Moose. So maybe Alex Shelley got injured or something. I don't exactly know, but yeah, Moose is in the match. This ain't a mistake. So just want to say that, but yeah. And I'll talk to you guys later on my next video. So peace out.